having intermittency issues this morning. Curious. So I did a good little show on the Super Bowl last night, and we were talking about how the audience and the fans were actually cardboard characters with glossy photos of full body shots of their face and outfits and all these different people all there. Candace, good morning. I have to call you about doing an interview with that guy. I've been thinking of you for 3 days. I have an interview this afternoon, but let me talk to you about that in a second. So these cardboard characters, and I'm putting a link to that show because it was pretty good, covered a lot of issues, and it was about 50 minutes, so I can't review the whole thing. But I'm putting the link, and for you guys that haven't figured out where the other channel is hiding, there it is. Imagine that. And you're back. Okay. Yeah, so I just did a quick video there this morning. This is important on Arizona. This is a call to action for our campers. If you're in Arizona, the link on the bottom here, this is information sent to me from Gail at Rainbow Food Rocks. She's in Arizona and very active. And I copied and pasted what she texted me, which includes a list of 4 senators, and they have proposed a bill, and it's in committee, and it has to pass committee and go out. And this bill says that they're going to declare the emergency over. Yes, there's Gail saying, please call. I pinged her after the last show. I said, did you call these senators and find out? She said, I'll do it now. She did. She called Gowan, and Gowan said all of the calls have been enormously supportive and positive. So if you're in Arizona, definitely call, show your support. Also ask them how you can gain support. You know, help them. Hey, how can we help? How can we help get this bill passed? You know, share it on social media. Do you want us to show up? You might want to show up for the vote, saying we are here to support this bill, to declare the emergency over. Okay? Important stuff. So there are the senators' names, their emails, and their phone numbers right there for you to call them and show your support and encouragement. Right? Right. All right. Let me jump back and hit this other stuff. I'm putting the first link, and I numbered it for you here on the Farmer Jones Law channel. And don't forget, if you're liking the thinking, give it a thumbs up. All right? And when we're done, you can leave a comment. And if you haven't done so, you can subscribe. And Deborah, you're going to call too. Oh, wait, Janet, Deborah, Klaus. All right, FJ and the Super Bowl. That's from yesterday's show, which you should enjoy. Second, Myanmar protests. This is what I had mentioned the other day. Well, the people are protesting. So are these organic protests, or are these engineered protests? This is the color revolution, or what? Take a look, short video, you decide. And I discussed that in last night's video about the Super Bowl. So here's the question. How come they didn't have the pictures of the audience on these little cardboard cutouts of people with faces and ooh, ah, cheering? Men, women, old, young, middle, male, female, blondes, brunettes, all normal people, different colors, different races, in those stands, pictures of them. And that's what you are, a cardboard character watching their Super Bowl. Oh, good. How come they didn't have the pictures with them wearing masks so we could see the full, mindless, masked herd? Oh, wait, they didn't want to portray the public like that? So the real public should have masks because the real people there were wearing masks, but they have pictures of people not wearing masks. What's wrong with this picture? Campers, you tell me. You'll enjoy that show. We covered a lot of stuff. So Myanmar. Next, important link here. Bill Still did a piece, and he was talking about Maria Bartiromo, showed the clip, her speaking with Navarro, who was the, what the hell was he, the Commerce Secretary? He was pretty brutal on his negotiations with China in the Trump administration. And Navarro shares with us, this is amazing, how an executive order works. And you have to have a checklist to go through it, right? And the bottom of the list is DOJ approves it. Well, guess what? After the election, after Barr says we haven't seen anything, that would indicate there was election fraud that had any impact. He's working on Biden's team's, and you got to wonder who this team really is, executive orders, signing off on them in advance. This way, Biden can come up, show up first day, and pound out those executive orders. I wonder if he had 17 approved, or was that Biden's call to do it? Oh, Billy Boy used to work for the agency, didn't he? Well, now, this is infuriating. And I just said on the other show, hey, wasn't your man FJ the guy saying he's the biggest traitor in the country by failing to act, by failing to prevent an insurgency, by failing to deal with Antifa, by failing to crack down and stop governors and mayors and other officials from doing, what should we call them, draconian orders? They're not draconian orders. They're dictatorial and tyrannical. They are unconstitutional. They're outrageous. And this pasta man, because we don't want to discuss people's physical attributes, that could be construed as abusive and get you disapproved by our platform. And the platform doesn't edit because they're just putting it up there. But they can remove it because they're really watching and they decide what's acceptable. So that's their version of not editing, but just thinking out loud. So, Pasta Man decided that he's not going to have any constitutional problems, but tells his team, his U.S. attorneys, to keep an eye out. Can you tell me one case that was brought on a constitutional violation? I can't think of one. Can you? So it sounds like more passive aggressive. Don't do anything. The not doing is the aggressive. But 17 orders got signed that they approved. Just curious. Next, we have discovered, that's great though, and Bill still admits that he was wrong about Bill Barr. Okay, you'll enjoy that. Check it out. And you know I don't promote his stuff because I can't stand his ads. All right, I don't know. I don't think the dirge music is on this one. Instead, he's advertising something else. Or maybe he jumps right in. Wow, shocking. Then he talks about stem cell. I don't know. Is that having the Alex Jones effect on him? Giving him that smooth voice? Gotta be careful with supplements, campers. Careful. Cahill and Reiner Fuellmich. We found it. Thank you to Amy P. It's on BitChute. Yo, you can share this. This is a great discussion where Dr. Dolores Cahill is discussing both, at the end of this, how they got the doctors to change the death, we'll say correct, the death certificates of people they were claiming were dying from COVID to the proper cause, from 16 or 1700 down to 92. The beginning is showing some interesting convulsive people. I don't know. You figure that out. And the next is her discussion of the layering of the mRNA and how it affects your immune system and will cause a problem. I would urge you to send this to people who are strongly considering getting this vaccine, which is really gene therapy. And as David Martin, and I'm going to pull that link and put it on the other channel too, as David Martin points out, you lose the argument when you call it a vaccine because you're stipulating to their bullshit. And now people in Washington, D.C. are experiencing groupthink, and everybody's talking about vaccines, but it's not a vaccine. So they've gotten past that first hurdle, and now everybody wants to do the vaccines. And as we discussed the other day, scarcity. Get them to jump out and get it. Yeah. Anyway, we've discussed. We'll come back to that later. Cahill and Fuellmich. And number 5 is Arizona bill terminating the emergency. This is important stuff, right? Now, this is Gail stuff. I copied and pasted and slapped it in for you. It's giving you the name, the phone number, and the email of the senators looking to get this done. So if you're in Arizona, definitely get hold of it. If you know somebody in Arizona, get hold of it. So share that information. Send this to other people who have channels. They want to share it. The vote is tomorrow, Tuesday. Today is Monday. So you can get out there and let them know and show your support and encouragement for for these senators to declare the emergency over in Arizona. Some interesting links for you. Bill Still is very important. We need to find out where Navarro did an interview. I was told that Judge Janine spoke with Navarro too, but I didn't see that, so I don't know. It's curious how this comes out. Well, the Super Bowl is distracting us, right? Supposed to be. And then they put this info out. Interesting. Wow. Coincidental. Fox News. They're not really controlled opposition. So, Deborah, you think Bill was closet Q? I don't know. I think he's just not seeing things clearly. I think he wanted to believe in Q. A lot of people. Right? Yes, hi there, Lansing. Right, Navarro, that was on Maria Bartiromo. That's the clip in the Bill Still thing. Excuse me. But I heard that he was on Judge Janine. I didn't see it, so I don't know if it's true. Let's see if he makes the rounds and explains it. But this is fascinating. And I don't know, you might want to download this video because a couple of months back when Bill had the discussion of a couple of people discussing potential treatments for this alleged, what is it, a plague? A scourge of the earth with biblical prophecy potential. They had treatments, and Bill discussed it, and they got deleted. Interesting. So you might want to take a quick look at that. Hit that first. And then hassle the Arizona senators. That's the play. Just saw Raven scooting by. Hey, Raven, you were going to post something about a Peruvian thing. I'm not sure what court decision that was, and if it's a good one or a bad one. All right, guys, I'm going to let you go. This is a short video just to show you how weird this YouTube is. I had over 236 viewers on the show I did 10 minutes ago. It's showing 4 views. Unbelievable. Last night, I had 1,600 on the live stream, but they trimmed that down 15 or 20%. So it was like 1,100, 1,200. It's up to 2,100 now, and it seems to have stopped. No, they don't manipulate numbers. I still want to know how Jeffrey Prather, you know, the psychological operations guy, major in the Army PSYOPs out of Bragg, who was a whistleblower, was he? Or claims to be. He gets bounced, and then he comes back, and he's got, what, 50, 60,000 subs, getting 100,000 views a channel. That means YouTube likes him. Well, I'll leave that for your discernment to determine how that pertains to truth. Right? Yeah. So there's a clever statement. 2 + 2 = 0. Ancient, but still here. There's Raven. mRNA injections. Africa and Spanish on comment from last night. Information. Wait. Ron Shorts delete. Even think to... HCG. Okay. In Africa. Oh, it's in Spanish on the comment from last night. All right, well, I'll take a look. I'll see if I can find it. All right, man, thank you. Yeah, this is saying 88 watching. So when it's done, let's see what it shows. It was unbelievable. The other one, 236 this morning. When I ended, it shows total views. Not watching simultaneous, total views. And then it's showing 4 views. I'm like, really? So if you like the thing, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'm also putting in the Patreon link and the PayPal link. I thank the contributors who are also Kojak fans, because Kojak asks, who loves you, baby? FJ loves you, baby. So let's keep the channel afloat, and please support the channel, because we're not getting paid per view here. We're not getting paid by advertising. This brings in no revenue. We were demonetized a long time ago. So this is literally viewer-sponsored FJ stuff, right? Excellent, and I appreciate your support. Okay, I'm going to let you go check these links. See you later. Bye for now. Oh, and I'm going to meet up with Webb later, and then I'll figure out where the hell he is, and I'll share the links. And now I've got all kinds of multiple stuff to smack into the Patreon posts. Oh, good. All right, guys, we'll see you later. Thanks. FJ out. Bye for now. Arizona, check the links, read that, share that with people you know. This is important. A new technique, declare the emergency over. Wow, that would work. Right, Deborah? Make sure you tell people in Arizona about that. Bye.